talking bullshit. Now, now, yeah, if you can start over, please. Well, if there's water, I really
Everyone's so
hope.
judgmental about everybody and shit. Like,
I feel like there's somebody in here that their voice isn't released. Uh, Jordan, is your voice released? Because obviously we can't hear anything you're saying in the stream. I know 23 and AFK is, I believe.
yeah, it's like just everyone's so judgmental about everyone, and like everybody hates each other, and everyone takes the world for granted and shit. Yeah, but you have to
Settings,
do like the recording one. You have to do the recording where if
party
someone's live
chat,
streaming or recording a video clip,
voice
they can hear
chat,
you.
and everything. You have to click all three boxes. Hit your PlayStation button. Hit your PlayStation button, go over to settings, go down to broadcast settings, audio share settings. No, no.
It's best if we do it now
Yeah,
because then they'll hear what we're talking about. So,
yeah. Click all three boxes. You're in the wrong shit, cracker. I mean, I ain't racist, but shit.
yeah.
What the fuck does that even
Like
mean? They're not gonna send a bunch of fat, ugly
I know,
chicks
but
to fucking Mars.
it's also part of like the new world that we're in. Everyone just is very objectifying people, but also people don't commit to actual other people. Like me
No,
and my
they
girl,
don't.
I basically like even though I'm younger, I'm basically like at the point I'm not gonna go over and go look at some other girl's ass all day. Like no, I'm committing to this person.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're still a little. You still a little. Yes, I did.
But it's like, everyone's very judgmental about people. While like anybody, like I've even made a video about my channel, like why can't anybody get along about after the Florida shooting at that school like a year or two ago. Like nobody can get along. Like no one can get along nowadays. I don't get why everyone is judgmental because it doesn't like it does.
That's only what the politics want to press. They fucking go after the black guys because fucking everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna run for the black guy. Yeah, the black guy did it, but probably the fucking white guy did the bullshit. That is picked up the fucking first black guy and he was like, "Yeah, I did it," so he can get a free fucking meal. No. Sandy Shores kid. Exactly. Exactly.
He killed over 20 people in that school. Like that's not good. Like
How the fuck did they prove what he thought? The fuck? Get in the back. I didn't even know you could get in the back of the delivery truck. Sorry,
but
keep
it's
going.
like like it's just
I just took a
it's just
shot, man.
other
Don't hate me.
people
I'm
that
listening.
it's basically like it's like they're getting to suicidal thoughts and stuff because of how much they're bullied and stuff and how
Yeah,
much people are so judgmental of everyone. Nobody gives a shit.
you're right. Play that motherfucker. Look, there's a difference in being truthful, sexist, racist, and all the other bullshit that's stereotyped in the world. All right? I lost my controller.
Because girls think they're better than other guys for some reason. I don't get why, but it's how it is. Everyone thinks they're better than one another.
I want to ask you something. You, Jacob.
Jacob.
All right. So when you say nigga, right? Right? To anybody that you say that to in your discussion, you're only channeling black people. When you say that, you only I'm probably gonna say this wrong because that's the way that I do, because that's just like me. Because it's not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? When you say nigga or nigger, but I'm probably gonna get flagged for racist if any of you watches this video about 10 minutes in. But whatever, we're having a discussion. Um, Anybody that watches this, you only talking about people that say that about black people, right? So no, no, you didn't grow up saying that word. You grew up with everybody around you saying that, so it bled into your fucking vocabulary. That's great. See, it's working. What I just said to you is working because you said the N word. See? 300 years ago.
Hi, what do you need? No trouble at all.
Yeah.
Fuck them, man. It does phase you. What it does is it makes you get a rise on. They get when they say it to you, it aggravates you, which pisses you off, right? That's a yes, so we'll go with that. And then that's what they get out of it. It doesn't do anything for them, and then it pisses you off, so you mildly retaliate. And because you are of color, you are looked at as a problem. That's a problem in the fucking world today because everybody is not racist as I hold my fingers up and do the little bunny fingers bullshit, as it's just mass racism.
And we have a sale. Digital assets transferred to your account, and that's it from LJT.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit!
Yeah. You're good. You're good, man. I like this. That doesn't answer shit. Hey, you're gonna insult me, at least do it right, okay? Because he's the fucking president. You don't know how racist somebody is until their actions. Beyonce's a fucking rapper. She might not be a rapper, she's a singer, whatever. If she push hard enough, whatever, she puts out fucking deals. You know what I'm saying? That's what people with money should do. Shit, I'm running off spare change right now.
Your supplies are loaded, waiting for collection. Anything gets in your way, you go around it, or you make it disappear.
You ain't gotta be. No. Fuck them. Prove a motherfucking point.
It's like what teachers do. The reason why they're going over telling you you need a college degree in order to do something, it's because they're getting paid to do that. They're getting paid to make you do that, which is not right because you know it's you're
Brainwash.
not forced to go to college to do something. They're being paid to do that. Like you're not required to go to college. It's not a requirement. They're
This
trying to
car is
just make
so
you work
slow.
harder because what they're doing is they want you to be like everybody else. But what the point is about life is is like you want to be
Stop, we'll
you want to
switch.
be different than everybody. Everybody wants to be different. It's like everybody wants to be everybody has to be different from everybody. Like, like I'm not saying everyone has to, but it's best for everyone to be different. Not, but if everybody just goes to college, everybody will basically just be the same, working 9 to 5 or something.
Nobody wants the same shit.
Like no one wants to be exactly the same. Everyone wants to be different.
Keep going, guy. you're good. When you fuck up, yeah. But it's the system's wrong. Who is?
Yeah, it's already I do. I hate it.
Because he bounced off the guardrail.
What
You want to
what
give me
annoys me?
anxiety? Pull the fucking car
Like
out that goes faster than anything.
what annoys me in life now is when people see people with different skin as a different race, because that's not true. A person and a dog, those are different races. A black person, a Hispanic person, a Jamaican person, a white person, like those people are different races. We're all the same race. We're all created equal, but we're all so like people treat us like we're all different, but we're all the same. We're all people. We're not a different race.
It's not stupid. It's ignorant of knowledge.
Wait, it's because of our now. It's the time we live in. The time we live in, everyone says, "Hey, I know everything."
You see what I'm talking about, though, right? Persistent.
They want everything to go right. They want everything their way, like how my mom is. Like they want it their way. Like nobody is perfect. Nobody is.
Let me in the car. Oh, never mind. No, 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 no. Everybody's not on the same level because nobody wants the same thing.
Nobody wants to be the same.
What?
It's like my goal in life is I don't want to be I don't want to be having
You
to.
can't sell
Oh, I went
everything
to
at once.
college for a job that I
I'm
like. I don't
selling
want to
it
all of a
now.
sudden like grow up as an adult and like have to go get a degree and all of a sudden do a job that I hate, working 9 to 5,
What
and
the
just doing that.
fuck?
No, like I don't want to do that kind of stuff. I want to be different. I want to do something else. Like my passion, what I like to do is I want to be a photographer. I want to go out and take pictures and do that. I want to do that. I want to have fun. I want to do that. And I don't want to be one of those people who are just working 9 to 5, coming home pissed off by everything and being slaves. I don't want to do that. I want to be different.
Don't have time to spend it. It's the same thing, man. I'm with you.
Okay, you've been allocated martial
Yeah.
off-roaders for this one. Buyer needs the weapons in a hot zone right away, so they want to pick them up at altitude to fly them out of the country.
Yep. No, turn around. Turn left here. Keep going. Fuck.
Also, if you think about the past, during the Civil War, we ended up with the equal rights, where black people were created equal during slavery. And then, like maybe 100 years later, we went back to white people hating black people for some reason. I don't know why, and I get the feeling by the world we're going in, I believe we're evolving that into something way worse. Like we kept thinking the black people.
History repeats
I know,
itself.
I know, but also it's like the Hispanic people are now getting involved too, which is stupid. Like now it's getting to the point where everyone thinks the white people are the best people, but no, we're all the same people. We all have the same potential. It's not like like it like like here is basically logic. Like this isn't just the way just saying, oh, a white person can go work for these people and get a shit ton of money and a black person can't. No. A black person, a Hispanic person, a white person, they can all work the same thing. They all have the same potential. But also another part of that's wrong with this world is people that want things handed to them and they don't want to try. They don't want to put the effort. So then they judge people because everything's given to them.
Yeah. And then his father died and he inherited everything. You know he's working for $1 a year, right? Yeah.
Donald Trump is going to be there's the whole election's happening. Once I'm 18, I'm able to graduate. Well, not graduate. Well, yeah, I'll be able to graduate, but also vote. So, well, yeah, it's because once I'm 18, an election comes up, so I'm able to elect who I want as my president right after my birthday. But also, it's
Fuck
like,
voting. I've never voted.
yeah, I never have either, but it's also because I'm underage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not right.
Right. But teachers, teachers, yeah, you're teaching it, what, 5, 6 periods, the same fucking exact thing. What they
Yeah, it's
get,
just
what they get out of it is teaching kids, and most of them take it in. You know, there's some asshole ass kids in there. I know you motherfuckers been in the goddamn class. There's motherfuckers just like spitballs and like throwing paper wads. All right.
I'm one of the
Oh, they still do
yeah,
that. Depends on
but
what
now
school
if you
you're in.
touch but I know, but now if it's like nowadays if you touch a kid all of a sudden you're going to fucking jail. Like that's where we've gone to. Also, like
But
it's like
the teachers have they enjoy. They might not enjoy actually teaching the kids. It's where the kid actually takes all the knowledge. And why the fuck are you pausing the game? Drive, sir.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie. I am pretty spoiled, but there's a different way to me from that. I don't just take it for myself and say, okay, thanks, I use it for myself. What I do is I give things to other people who are in need, like homeless people. If I'm given $100 and my mom tells me to go get like lunch or something for myself, like just go get a bunch of
God, I wish
McDonald's
my
or some
mom would
shit.
give me $100.
But
Tell me to go
but
get
then
lunch.
I know, and then I see a homeless person. Then I have the decision: do I want to give some money to the homeless person, or do I want to keep it for myself? My decision's always I give the money to the homeless person. Alright. But yeah, it's just like I give money to the other people
Why did
because
I just get shot?
they're in more need than I do. Like I don't need the money. I don't need it. I'm still a kid. I don't need it. I'm not required to have it. I don't need to have the money yet. So
23.
I give money to people. I'm that nice where I help other people and I help myself.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
oh my God.
It's pretty difficult to drive. But yeah, it's like just I help like half the time what I'm doing on social media, I'm not just browsing. Like I'm not just browsing and just looking through finding funny memes or something. Like I know it might be weird for me to say, but I hate memes. I do not like them. They like just they annoy me. But most of the things I'm doing on social media is I look through comments to see if someone is like feeling like sad or suicidal or something. I have to tell them everything's okay because I've been through that point. I've been to the point where I didn't want to live anymore. I've been at that point. Like I've tried to hang myself twice, and it was not good. But then I learned I saw the light in the world. I saw it, so now I'm helping people who feel like life is meaningless when there's always hope in life. Like I thought my life was meaningless and there was nothing there, and then I realized there is hope in life. Like it's not about money. It's not about living in the nicest house. It's not nice about owning the fanciest consoles.
Yep, sure.
I
So
died.
this is how different I am from a lot of people. What like my ex-girlfriend, my second ex-girlfriend, she never really did anything for me. She never comforted me whenever I was sad or anything. But I was always there for her because her dad was a drunk. He was going crazy, and he would hit her and stuff, and I was always there to help her. Even though if she wasn't there, I was always there to help her because I cared. Um, like, but it's also like But it's like her dad quit, like literally quit his job just so he can drink. Like she told me his dad's background, his family, his parent, all of his family members, uncles, grandparents, great grandparents, his father, they've all gotten to the point where they just gave up and just started drinking, and now he's taken that habit. And even though me and her aren't together anymore, I still help her through that. I tell her everything's gonna be okay. You just need to ignore what he says and just remember that there is light in the world. And like back what I was saying earlier, money can't buy you love. Like it can't get you happiness. Like it might for like 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden you're back in emptiness again. The world's not
That's
just
a
about a
hooker.
lot of money. It's like the world is not just about money. It's not about the nicest cars. It's not about the nicest house. It's not about the newest consoles. The meaning of life is basically you want to enjoy your life. You want to be happy. It's not about the consoles. It's not about the video games. It's not about the movies. It's not about the cars. It's not about the houses. It's about. It's like the world is about being happy with the life you have. Like, like, like basically like starting a family. Like if you start a family, like that can get you somewhere. Like even though your family might not get a lot of money out of it, you want them to be happy. You want to be like I don't like when I'm an adult. Like when I'm an adult, I don't want to just go over and spoil my kids rotten to the point where they're not grateful for anything I give them. Like, but I'm not gonna be. I'm saying I don't want to all of a sudden go over and just like give them everything until the point where they disrespect me and they just scream at me for stuff until I do nothing but give in. They don't respect me. But at the same time, I don't want to go over and make it where I don't give them anything, and it's very rare. Like I want them to. Like, I'll
And
give them
that, I
things, I'll be nice
believe,
for that, but
is
it's like, I
everything
want them
sold.
to know the goodness in the world. Like, that money can't buy you love. It can't buy you any of that.
You're working.
I don't know if I can suck one more. How are things going over your way? They're doing something.
It's like the money can't buy you love. The only thing that can give you love is your family. That's also part of what society has gone into
Yeah.
now. Everyone gets like a cell phone or something, and then they just don't want to see their family anymore. Like they just think that their parents don't care because of something. Because you had a bounty on your head. But it was like,
Actually, I killed you for your kill. I'm gonna give you your money.
it's like, the world is like, it's always just been like, oh, I got a phone now, and then they don't talk with their family, and they see their family as the enemy. But really, the family is not the enemy. It's the world itself. That's the enemy. It's
Hey
the
there.
world.
What can I help you with?
I thought he was gonna kill me, man.
No problem. I'll get him off your back.
It's like the Earth. Like it's not the people. It's not a family. It's not your loving family. It's
Should
the
have
world
accepted the
itself.
invite.
The world is basically getting toxic now. That's what's happening. I know. Everyone.
Who did I just kill?
Like, yeah. No, we went
All
through
right, Jordan, I shot you,
thousands of
right?
years. We went through thousands of years without
I
electricity.
shot
Like,
you,
yeah, it might
Jordan, right?
suck. Like, it might suck over time without not having electricity, but, you know, if people went through thousands of years with no electricity and like having lanterns and candles and stuff, like, and even though we're in the 21st century now where everything is powered by electricity and it's dumb and everyone can track you now, it's also another part is the world is actually getting dangerous now where like when people try to catch you, all they have to do is just find your IP address. Like there's like I'm gonna throw in GTA for example. There are oh, I'm just running around. But
Are you joining?
there's like but there's like there are hackers in GTA Online where they can actually check your IP address, track that, figure out where your PlayStation is located, and find out where you are. Like they have the ability to do that, but they can't just do that on a video game system. They could do that in apps. They could do that on everything. They can find your personal information and find you. Like it's just technology is actually just. I'm not saying technology is the enemy, but it's like
Jordan, I'm gonna kill
the
you.
world is now getting out of hand because now like if someone wants to find you, all they have to do is just track your IP address, figure out where that's located, find your location in the world, then they just mark it and they go to your house. Like that's not safe. Like, you know,
Oh,
yeah, back in like
go ahead,
like
track my shit and come at me. I promise you.
like yeah. Like, yeah, the 70s, 80s, and 90s, yes, we had technology, but it wasn't advanced. It wasn't all big advanced where people could track you. The technology they didn't even have computers back in the 70s. They didn't have that. What they did back then was they went outside and they played. That's what they did. And then over time, it changed.
Level.
Everyone played. They're It's because of what kind of world we live in.
Population
Everyone is
control.
judging everyone for their way of life when we can't all just accept their way of life. If they want Korea to like, I'm just saying like each country or something has their way of life. But people are always trying to always go over and change that saying, "Oh no, we're better, you should be like us." Or we're a bigger country, we own you now, you follow us. Like that's basically what we're going into. Like, but that's not what it is. We each have a country, we each follow what we do. Like, you know, all that. But we don't need to be getting in all these wars about these things because there's no, I'm not saying there's no point, but really they're like really they're just like I'm just saying like I'm not saying it's right, but I'm not saying it's
Motherfucker.
not right either. Like it's just the world is basically the world is like falling apart now. And if it keeps going, if the world keeps going this way and the world keeps on falling apart, we're getting to the point where we might actually ending the human race just by how much we are in. Like if this keeps going on, we're going to end the human race. Like that's what's gonna happen if this keeps going on with our
Selling
whole
cargo.
big. Like why can't we all just get along and shit? Like why do we have to all be up at each other's throats saying, "Oh, I have this, I'm better," instead of just accepting, "Oh, you don't have that." But like don't go over it and start bragging like, "Oh, I got a Porsche and you don't," or "I got a Lambo and you don't." "Oh, I got Yeezys and you're wearing those Converse." Ha, loser. Like no, you
I
don't
got
do that.
3
You
cars
gotta
and you don't. Oh shit, I said that.
like, but it's like but it's like
Do you want
you
to know
gotta
where I come
accept a
from?
person through who they are. Like if a person's poor, you gotta accept that if they're poor, they might have trouble making money. Don't start bragging to them about like, oh, I'm a rich fuck and oh, I have all these cars. My dad's a legitimate businessman. I get millions, and my dad pays me whatever because I'm a spoiled child. Like no, let the like don't bully people just because of if they're poor or if they're rich. Like
Sure.
it
It's
doesn't
on the way
matter
to
about
the
how much money
helipad.
we have. It's all
We've already run into trouble on this one.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Because you paint a picture in your fucking head right now. Is it anybody helping you? No. No.
well, AFK is the one flying.
Don't do that shit. Get your ass in the goddamn air.
You're gonna destroy the helicopter. We're gonna fail the mission within 5 seconds.
Oh my god.
All right, well, rest in peace, our souls.
Looks like we're walking.
But it's like just basically like back what you were, but back you what. Okay,
You just killed
but
me.
basically what we were,
You
but
killed
basically
me.
what you were saying about how, like back when you were talking about the girl situation, about how are so judgmental about everything, but then you get all about, then you start like saying something about them and they get upset. Like I've been through five, I've been through 5 relationships and each one has been the same. A girl makes fun of me. I completely ignore it, like, okay. But then they start talking about something that's way out of hand. Like they start talking about my family history or what I've done in the past. Like they cross the
How can I
line
help?
and then I tell them about something,
Sure
then all of a
thing.
sudden they're all upset
We're
and they
low en
start
route.
crying saying, "Oh, you don't love me" or some shit. Like but it's also something. They jump to conclusions also. They jump to the conclusions.
It's not stupid, it's the truth. There's a difference.
It's also
No, you don't.
the first thing. But also, like, you gotta think about the first thing you learn when you're in kindergarten or in first grade. Like, the first thing you learn, you treat people the way you want to be treated. You treat someone like, if someone treats you like shit, you can treat them like shit. Don't just take the beating and then just sit, and don't just beat up people, or don't go over and start being mean to people and don't expect any consequences, because if you do something, they can come back at you 10 times harder. Like, it's
We gotta call a taxi because we're full in this one.
but it's like the first thing you learn in school when you first start school, even in preschool or kindergarten or first grade or second grade, that you always, well, there's that, but also the big thing is you treat people the way you want to be treated. If you want to be treated like people, if you want to be treated like shit, you treat people like shit. But no one wants to be treated like shit. Everyone wants to be respected. But the only way for you to gain respect is if you give respect.
Alright, so can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Vert. I'm not asking
Alright.
myself the question, there's three of you.
Alright, well, what's the question?
Oh,
I think what he thought was basically, I think probably what he thought was like who was saying that or something. Yeah, but what we were saying, but what he was saying was like, can he ask you a question? And we were wondering, who are you asking the question to?
alright. Look, none of y'all have kids, right?
I don't.
Okay, great. How old's your kid? Oh God, okay, this doesn't apply to that.
I'm so confused. Like, you're 16, your kid is 14. What the hell? So that means you had a baby when you were 2?
Alright, so nobody has kids. Alright, I have two kids. They're 1 and 2. Alright? I have another one in about 6 months, 5 months. Getting back to the question. But you make me change my fucking train of thought. Alright. Alright. I'm going with everything that everybody has said. Start swimming your ass to the dot. What the fuck we're gonna pick you up over here? Alright, anyway. Alright. One of my kids, they both go to daycare, okay? And one of them keeps getting bit. Is it wrong for me to teach that child? Oh.
Is it wrong for you to teach a kid how to bite? Whoa. Sorry, I can't control it when I'm going over a wave.
Damn, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, but you deferred from what I was saying. Which is still on point. My kids are 1 and 2, okay? Is it wrong for me to teach my kid how to box right now? Don't blow the package up.
Like, a goal, like, at least what my goal is when I become a parent, my goal is to try to make my kids, like, as nice as they can be.
Oh,
But
we have
part
to
of that is
destroy it.
being.
Move the boat.
It's like
I ain't trying to
it's
swim.
like it's like my goal when I have kids. My goal is to make them as nice as they can be. But to be part of that,
Oh
really
shit.
not teach them like big violence. Like I'm not trying to make them all of a sudden just want to fight people 24/7. Like yeah, I'm at once in a while. Like I'm saying, if someone chooses to treat you like shit and they try to fight you, shit like maybe I'll teach them like basic moves on self-defense. But I'm not gonna teach them like everything to make them go kick someone's ass every 5 minutes. Like that's like my
Damn, I
goal.
feel bad. You had to start your package.
It's like. But yeah, my goal is when I become a parent, or if I do, I don't know if or when, I don't know.
There's
I
no
want to
if.
be a dad. It's like, I want to be a dad. That's what
Get
I
the
want.
fuck on the boat before
So,
I leave your ass here.
so basically,
Not.
so I just want to treat them. So I want to teach them to.
I did
I just want
not.
to treat.
You don't.
Like, I don't
You are
want.
stuck on my boat.
Like I don't want to be. I don't want to like teach my kids the way I was taught how to live. Like my mom. Like my mom and dad, I was very confused about what they wanted. Cause my dad, he was telling me to fight whenever because he thought that was right. Because my dad, he was a bully in high school, so and that never left. So he thinks I should fight people. My mom comes in saying I should be nice to everybody. So I come in with a mixture of that. Where
We can't grab
I'm
waves.
nice, like that's a mixture where I am nice to everybody. Like yeah, I might be a little cocky at times, but like I'm nice to everybody. But then there's but it's like but there's also a but then
So
there's
you're telling
also a
me
part
not
of
to
me
teach my kid how
where
to box because he's getting bit
like
at daycare?
like you can like basically you could teach him like basic self-defense, like how to throw a punch or like how to dodge it. Like but I know, but not like
He's
teach
two
him
and
like
three.
overall
They're
like
2 and 3.
I know, but like but I'm not telling you like to go over the top and tell them like how to do the face crusher where they grab behind their head, fling their body forward, and smash it to the floor. Like I know, just don't do that. Don't do
You
the
just gonna
German
leave us here?
suplex
You
or
just gonna leave
anything
us hanging like that?
like. Well, I don't have any other vehicle, but it's like basically you could teach them like basic self-defense, like just how to throw a punch or two, and then learn how to dodge, learn the right pose for the right position for punching, not these big moves of the suplex or some shit. Now, and I know I'm not a dad. I know that. Like I'm not a dad for right now. But what I'm saying, but also I gotta say is you also gotta try to teach them to not steal, like to not go in and try to steal. Like
You
no,
telling me you
I'm
never
not a
stole
dad,
something?
but I sure as hell treat my little siblings as like they're my kids or something. Like if they steal something, I'm saying that's not right, put that back or something like that. I act like a dad to them, but really I'm just their older brother. But that's part of like you don't want to teach them to steal.
Dude, I blew that fucking helicopter up, man.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? I'll get there as soon as I can. Okay, I got stuff to do.
It's a fucking gas station. Does American own it or is it a Habib? Exactly. We are, but
Or
I don't know
it's so
what
it
to
is in a
fucking
country
call the
which are
guy.
all the same people.
Yeah, but we gotta wait for the other guy that has a goddamn package. Are we gonna leave him here stranded by himself?
Alright, mate, I can come back and go get some.
He's already there.
Because my oppressor, it hovers above water, so I can just go and grab a package and come back.
Well, you can't pick up a package if guy picked it up already.
it's like basically that's just the whole conclusion of the whole thing. Like like what I was saying, what offends me. Like what I'm saying, what offends me when people when someone
You
goes
just gonna
over and they
swim
say a
back.
black person is a different race or a Hispanic person is a different race, but no, they're not. They're That's why they're called the human race. There's no such thing called the black race, the Hispanic race, the
Yeah,
white race. Like no, it's the human race. So
the
the black
tulip.
people, the Hispanic people, the Jamaican people, the German people, the white people, all those people, it's not a different race. We're all people. We're all the same. And that's why we shouldn't be treated differently because we all should be treated equal, like equal rights says. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated and basically treat everybody with equality. Otherwise, we're just gonna fall apart and go back to where it was back in the Civil War and back in the 40s when people hated the black people for some fucking reason.
Well,
Oh, but it's like this thing is
all
only
right,
one
take off.
seater though. You just kill yourself. I can grab the package and I can just fly it.
Yep.
All right, got it. I know it's just been us for a while, and now we have other players joining it.
Just drive. Just drive. Just drive.
He's been famous kid's been in here for a while. Pedro and Church Blaze is new. It's part of the equal rights. You want to treat people the way you want to be treated. If you don't, then the world's just gonna fall apart. Oh, we got another oppressor. Yeah, I know. I know, but like I don't shoot people unless like they shoot at me. I use my protection thing and then I just shoot 2 missiles at them. Hope for the best.
It's alright. It all leads to the same place, guy.
So we all started off with the Jamaican buyer about how that takes up 20% of our oxygen to going to like racism and all that. The Amazon forest. I don't know. Jamaica came to my head. I don't know what the fuck came to. I meant the Amazon forest. I meant that.
I really
I meant
hope
the
all
Amazon
this is in the
forest.
stream. I really do.
Until you realize you weren't even streaming.
What? No, I'm streaming.
Alright, yeah. But it's like,
Hey,
yeah,
whoever
that's the very beginning.
subscribed,
But
pull
yeah,
your phone up, put it on charge, and watch it. Do me a solid.
yeah, it's
Turn it
just like
down.
the world is like, it's falling apart. And we just need to learn to fix it and keep everything together and not ruin everything. Otherwise, our world's just gonna fall apart and the human race might end if it keeps.
I do own the Maze Bank Towers. Fuck.
Verse still owes me one. You better hurry. It's like 2 in the morning where I am. Internet might crash any minute.
Oh my god, yeah, you need to hurry. You need to hurry. His shit crashes here in about 3 minutes.
It crashed. Yeah.
Because
Because
he has
my
an
mom and dad
intermittent
don't pay
issue
for
and his
internet.
parents won't fix it.
2 in the morning, my whole internet goes bonkers. It goes on and off and on and off until about maybe 4 or 5 in the morning. It starts working, functioning correctly.
That means you
But it's
didn't
like
release your voice. You
2:45 in the
just
morning
lost
where I
all
am,
of your intel.
which
I ain't hacking
yeah.
shit. Can't do it that quick. That's like
So AFK, what's your thought on the whole, Earth is falling apart? Like, what's your thought on it?
Yeah, I can't give
It
you
was
one.
an it was a thing that came on when GTA Online first started until realizing people were just becoming ultra millionaires. So then they just
Yeah,
took the
yeah.
feature out,
It's because motherfuckers just giving motherfuckers like
like 500
75
million some shit.
million. Send me an invite, I guess. Take your ass to the facility.
Yeah, well, I haven't gotten an invite from Lester at all, so I need to actually go fly all the way there.
No, we don't. I ain't gotta fly nowhere. Check this shit out. You still watching the stream? Alright, well, you'll see what just happened then, huh? 30
But
seconds
yeah, it's
behind.
just if we don't start fixing the world and making it a better place, then just shit's gonna fall apart, and that's not gonna go good for us.
I switched. You watching the stream, ain't
What,
you?
Angel?
See you later.
Okay.
I switched lobbies. So I could spawn at my facility. You you gonna run it first.
Here, if I run it first for you guys, like, cause Vert owes me one later on, so whenever he's down to do that for me, then he can fulfill his, all
Look,
that.
man, I
But if
got
I run it
you.
for someone else, then they owe it too. So yeah,
I bet you $10 you ain't even gonna make it through your mission, 23.
how do you know? Huh? I go over and
Intermission.
like when I do the Bogdan, if I run it, I that leaves in with a like you owe me a Bogdan because I already did it, so it's like you have to do it with me then. I have to give me cash and stuff. Oh shit. Oh, it's because I don't know why. It's like for the past like year or two, it's I don't know why, but it's like my internet router, it starts to go crazy around 2 in the morning where all of a sudden just it turns on, the internet turns on, then turns off, then turns on again, and it just does that for like from like 2:45 in the morning to about 4 or 5. And
It's
then it finally
called
starts working. I'm all the way up. I'm in Arizona.
it's called it's called an intermittent issue.
My mom and dad they buy like a new router every year because of the same problem, and it all ends up with the same problem. So they're just done buying routers since it all ends the same way. So it's not just the router itself;
It's
it's like
not.
it's not it's not the router itself; it's the internet. Because my mom and dad they'll buy a brand new router. It'll be up to date with the new technology and stuff, but it'll still have the same problem. It still shuts off at 2 in the morning, and it goes on and off. So it's not the router itself; it's the internet itself.
There's a connection in the wire that is not connected all the fucking way.
It's just
It's the truth, man. I had to fucking deal with it. Do you like it? That's what it is. That is what
I know, I just need to log into my CEO thing. Alright. It's just, I just fly in and I do, I just.
You're the car driver. You drive the car to the shore. Alright, look. We'll do it your way the first time, and then we'll do it my way the second time. Yeah, whatever the fuck you just said, but I'm about to teach you how to save about 3 minutes. Yeah.
So I'm
Your
guessing you're not
sneakers
going
are
to
still
sleep?
gonna be there. No comment.
You get to the facility after an hour, after a 10-hour long drive, finally sends you an invite as you're right in front of the facility. Like, why? But what we do is you just fly the Avenger to the beach. You get in a boat and you just sit and wait for me. You do nothing and I do the work. Then I fly. I know. No, don't you fucker. Don't.
Dude, this dude, he's got like 20 minutes.
Just accept how it is. You just sit on the boat. I know. That's what it is. You get paid for doing nothing. Easy money.
He said you're like lazy boy.
But I just go down to the submarine. I just shoot, but you just sit on a boat and just wait for me to leave, and then you just pick me up. You get into the back of the Avenger, and I just fly it.
Yeah, I got the invite.
I'm quick too.
Alright, so this is me fucking around on GTA. I'll catch you guys in the next video.